So in video number three, welcome back. So this is our session number three, video number three, where we are trying to discuss some of the properties of CSS. And as I mentioned, I'll be taking the help of W3 schools to help you people understand on this one. And when it comes to selectors here, hope you people remember that I was discussing the different types of selectors, right? Different types of selectors. So there are only three keywords which you people have to learn. You have to learn only three keywords: selector, property, and value. This is the basic syntax. And I would like to know from you people whether you have any questions or doubts on this one. First, you have to do hands-on. Once you complete the hands-on, then you people have to discuss with me. Probably we'll try to do that on Wednesday. Okay, so property and value. I would like to take some of the properties just to beautify it. And as I was discussing with you people, we have inline styling, internal styling, and external styling. So when it comes to your inline and internal, we were discussing about the different types of selectors like tag, the class name and ID selector. And you can also refer here, you can see simple selectors. So you have many more like combinator selectors, pseudo clause selectors, pseudo element selectors, attribute selector. These are all advanced things we will discuss for sure. So if you click and go here, you can see more like descendant combinators, child combinators, next sibling combinators, and more. I would like to even share a PDF where it is on HTML5. I have never discussed about the HTML versions, which we will be doing. I never discussed about CSS3, which is the one which is trending or the one which is latest, CSS3. There are many more also, which we will be discussing as and when we progress. You can see some of the things like text. You can see the text here. We have text alignment, text decoration, text transformation, text spacing, and text shadowing. You can see many. Okay, just a moment. Where is this gone? Yeah, text here. Text alignment, text decoration, transformation, spacing, and shadow. So I would like to highlight how do you use this. You have body, color. You can see this one color is a property and value. You have background color, property and value. Text color, alignment. Text align last, vertical align. So I would like to highlight this one whenever you hear two words. Okay. In CSS, the properties will have hyphen in between them. For example, text align last, vertical align, direction, and Unicode BIDI. Okay, when it comes to text align, you have left, right, center, and justify. So they have given some examples here. You can also see this. So here you can see the H1, H2, H3, three tags with the H1 tag. You can see these three tags and how they are aligned here. So let us do this. So I would like to highlight that with the help of inline styling first. So I would like to start with properties. As I mentioned, try to learn at least five properties in a day. So if you consider this text align, this is your first property. Color, we can consider it as one property. Property number one, color property. Color property two, text alignment. Text align. You can see one, two, three, four, five. Try to um, see all of them. So you can click on each one, which will take you to the options here. You can just click on try it yourself also. You can see this here. Text align, text align last. Let's see this, right? We'll try to see and understand. It's all about understanding how it works. HTML, CSS are always pretty simple. Okay. So let me go here. So now I would like to take the CSS on text align. So let me take this H1 tag. Okay. I'll try to have three H1 tags. One, two, three. And it will be my favorite hello world one. Hello world two. And hello world Okay, let me save this. I'll save it in my CSS folder. I'll call this one as text align example dot. It is all HTML dot HTML file. So let me open this file, text align example. You can see all the three here, right? So now let me apply my CSS for it. So style h1 tag style attribute. This is inline styling. So here I'll be specifying text hyphen align. This is the CSS property colon the value, right? So what all the values you have? You have three values: left, right, center, and justify. So let's go with center, text align, center. Let's see the result of it. Okay. You can see that it is aligned to the center of the screen. And okay, so text align right, style attribute, text align is the property. So try to make sure that you are telling those terms. Style attribute, h1 is the tag, text align is the property, right is the value. You can see that it is aligned to the right. This is at the center, this is at the right. So I want this one to be right and this one to the left and this one to the right. Try to practice like this, at least 5 attributes, 5 properties in a day, right, left, and center. This is only for learning purpose. This is on the right hand side, this is on the left hand side, this is at the center. If you have multiple lines, then probably you'll justify works better. Right, left align. Property is set to justify. Each line is stretched and so that every line has equal width and the left and right margins are straightened like in magazines and newspapers. So justify, there is an example. You can see this one here. This is an example of it. You can see the div. You can see this border, padding, width, height, and text align justify. So let me make it as left aligned. You can see this one. You can change the border width. So left aligned, right. You can see all of them. This one, you can concentrate on this part. This right aligned. And this is your left aligned. This is arranged. Let's make it as center. You can see that it is all in center. So for the width part, so I would like to stretch this to 400 pixel. You can see this. And then the height also. Height, I want it to be 50. Okay. So 200. So even if you learn this one, so there are 5 properties which we learn: border property, padding property, width property, height property, and text align. Even if you can understand this one, then it is great. So this is your div selector, which is in the internal styling, which is in the internal styling. You can see the h1 tag, the p tag, the div tag. You can concentrate on div tag here. This is where it is trying to apply the text alignment at the center. So if I make it as justify, this is how it works. Okay, you have to understand all those things. Just wanted to highlight on that one. So as and when you progress, you will be learning more on this one. So if you want to learn about the table tag, table border, you can see the border width, border style, border color. Let me click on this. Border color, Top border is right, right border is green, bottom border is blue, left border is pink. This is what I want to achieve. So you can show a demo here. Border and border color. You can see this. Background color, border color, and border. This is your tag. So let me go back into my CSS references. You'll find a huge references here. You can see each and every alphabet comes with some properties here. You can see these properties, all animation. B, we have backdrop filter, face visibility, background attachment, background blend mode, background clip. It's a huge list of the things which you can learn. So try to at least start with 5. You can also start in alphabetical order if you want, or try to learn the things which is related to the things which you need. For example, like what I was explaining to you people on the table tags, right? So let's go with table size, which is having width and height in percentage as a fixed pixel or by auto keyword. Table width, and this is your th height, table height, this one, and the width. You can see the alignment also here. Text align, left, right, and center, left, right, and center. To understand this, obviously, we need to have our table TD tag, right? So let's try to go with text align on our table. So that's the reason I'm keeping that table still open. So for the table data here. So let me make this table data text align. Style text hyphen align colon at the center. Table tag, right? Students. So can you see the difference here? Try to understand the difference between the Prasad and Chandra. Chandra is exactly at the center. So let us try to understand the M character here. Okay. I want it to be style text hyphen align center reloaded. Yeah, you can see that it is in center, right, which is on the right hand side. By default, it will be on the left hand side. This will be a best example. Okay. This is how you can make use of your attributes. Okay, this is my attribute. This is property. When you have two words, it should be separated by hyphen. You can go with huge list of attributes. It's huge when it comes to the properties. I'm just explaining some of them. Anything which you want to go with. So try to at least learn 5 attributes, 5 properties of CSS in a day. And before that, try to specify your learning with respect to HTML, because you cannot do anything on CSS until unless you have your HTML in place, because HTML will be applied with additional styling on this one. Try to learn at least 5 properties in a day. If you can learn text align, one. You can learn background. If we can cover this one, background color, background image, background repeat, background attach, background position, and background, which is a shorthand property. You can learn at least 5 attributes in a day, always good. And try to make sure that you are keeping a record of the things what you learn. For example, let's assume that I learned these. I'll try to create an Excel for myself and I'll mark these attributes I have learned. I know that, so that you can. But basically, what you people have to be very familiar with is this one. Okay, you should be in a position to answer these questions. That is Three terms: selector, property, and value, technical terms of CSS. You can style them based on inline, internal, and external. I have not discussed about external, which I'll be doing it in the tomorrow session, external one. So when it comes to style, this is the attribute, property followed by value. If you can come up with these technical terms, then it would be great. Then internal styling. This is your inline styling, which is applied to each tag. Internal styling, which is applied to the entire one. So if I go back to my table, okay, I cannot be doing this for each TD tag, right? For each one of them, I cannot be doing it. That's where you need inline or internal or external. I'll be taking the external example tomorrow on the same table. If you relate what we learned today, we learned how to create a table in SQL and how to insert value. We learned how to place a table using HTML. And for this HTML, we are trying to apply our CSS, which I would be love to do it tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much. With this, I'll be giving a pause because I want to understand what you people are learning, which I'll be taking a feedback on Wednesday. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. I'll give a pause for this video.